Hey YouTube, good to see you again. After I just did a video about a minute ago, I'm going to do another one. That's good mead. Love mead. But I want to have a little chat about sanitization. There is no one way to do sanitization. If you want to sanitize something, there's many different options available. In the videos, I use potassium metabosulfite, or they call Camden Crush tablets. That's one way to get rid of bacteria. There is Star San, which I've seen a lot of people use that like it because it's very easy. All you do is fill the bottle up and dump it in, add some water, whisk it around, you're done. Now you all know that when you sanitize something, you make a solution of something, and then any equipment you want sanitized, you dunk it in there for whatever period of time. Maybe it's a minute, maybe it's 30 seconds, maybe it's a couple minutes. But that's up to you and the directions of the sanitizer you're using. Now, besides using Camden and products like Star San, because there's a lot of products that are like Star San. I don't know their names off the top of my head, but I know a guy that brews beer, and he uses bleach. Now, a lot of people may turn their nose up to that, but I've tasted his beer, very good. He makes a light mixture of bleach and water and rinses it thoroughly. I know a lot of breweries that use vinegar to sanitize. I don't like using vinegar because if you walk into like a microbrew and they use vinegar to sanitize, you can smell it in their restaurant, in their brewery, and in their beer. It imparts a bad taste, and I don't like using it. I also know another guy that continuously, I'd say for the past 5-6 years at least, has won his wine Best in Show at the Maryland Wine Festival. And he uses no sanitization, no chemicals, no additives, just soap and water. So, and he's never had any problems. I've tasted his wine, it's wonderful. Just goes to show you that you don't have to use chemicals. You can do it, like you call it going green, whatever. But you can do whatever you want. But that's on sanitization. I'm not going to show you how. If you want to see, check out my earlier videos I've done, and then just substitute whatever you're using for when I use Camden, which I kind of want to get away from because of what I've seen. I want to try just using the soap and water and see how it goes. If my beer goes bad, then I'll know not to use it next time, but I don't think it will. You know, if you wash your hands, they say to get all the bacteria off it, you sing your ABCs or whatever while you're washing your hands. Maybe it's the same way to kill bacteria in your buckets and bottles. I don't know. But I also want to show you a couple cool products that I've found that really help. One, you've probably seen it, is a bottle tree. These things are great if you're sanitizing or cleaning or just washing out bottles. If you've never seen it work, you take a bottle, you hang it on the tree. And there's, I don't know how many stores, like 50, 100. But you can keep adding top racks to this because this whole thing comes apart. And you can keep building it higher or get like a second one and do up. Very useful. I like it. It has got a drip tray in the bottom, so that way the water won't go all over your floor. Very cool. This thing is also great. You can buy it from food service websites. You can buy it from home brewing ones. It's just to take the lids off of your plastic fermenters. It makes it so much easier. Highly recommend getting one of these. This thing is great. I've come to love this thing. It's just you connect this hose to it. It's got a little screw clamp down here to make sure it doesn't come off. You connect this part to your faucet, and these 2 points shoot water wherever you want it to go. And yes, I've accidentally shot myself in the face before, and it's got different things you can put on here. This big one is for carboys. Sets it on top of there. When it builds water pressure, it raises it up. When you push it down, it shoots water. Or if you got these two littler ones, which are for bottles. This just sits in the bottom of the sink. You put 2 bottles on there, you know, twirl them around, shoots water up there, cleans them out real good. Love this thing. So if you see one for cheap, pick it up. Another thing which my buddy Ed gave to me, when I haven't seen them sold anywhere, so I don't know where you get this thing, but I love this thing. And all it is, I mean, you can probably make one yourself. Just bend some metal. But it's a clip for doing your own homebrew out of the cans. But what it is, you take this thing and you clip it to the side of your brew pot. Like this. And then when you're emptying your can of like your Cooper's Ale, and you warm this thing up first, but there's always stuff left inside you just can't get out. And I've seen other people dump boiling hot water in it, try to swish it around and then dump it out, but that's a pain in the butt. What I do, empty this out, and then you clip it on the inside. This thing hangs from your brew pot like this on the clip. Just sits there upside down. And as you're boiling your beer and adding any ingredients or just boiling and stirring it, that steam, hot steam, goes up into the can, and then the stuff drains out of the can, so by the time you're ready to turn off your boil, the can's completely clean. You don't gotta mess around with the hot water and burning yourself and all kinds of stuff. It's just a great little tool that if you're into brewing beer kits out of the can like that, very handy. But anyway, hopefully I'm going to get started on my next beer or wine. I'm probably going to do beer because I've already done wine videos. So I'm probably going to do a beer video. And hopefully I'll get that to you soon. We can start brewing some beer. I appreciate all the questions I've been getting in my message box on YouTube, and questions that I've answered on the comments page. Keep them coming. I like to answer them. I love to see how your beer turned out or your wine turned out. Even if it's bad, tell me, what can you do differently next time? Maybe you have to let it age for a while, a couple months, and then try it again. Don't give up. Keep going till you get what you want. You know, everything's different. Besides that, I guess just wait till that next beer video and keep brewing. Keep it going. Don't pay those high prices in the alcohol store. It's not worth it. It's a rip-off. Brew your own. It's fun. The family can get involved. It's just a good thing. Next time, see you later.